Yo, 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 we live on location. Me and the Blackest One back at y'all with a live tap in right here live on the Knuckleheads YouTube page. Like and subscribe us up and all that good stuff. Black, how you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great. Did you your phone turned off?
Come on, man. I'm grown over here, bro. My phone always off. Is your
I don't
phone
know, cause
off?
last time your phone was just ringing and ringing and ringing.
We bringing up old shit now?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, man. Let's go. We clearly Black is feeling good. He won't play with my life and my time today. So clearly he's in a great mood. Let's get to the bust your ass segment, Black. Who you got for this week?
You know
Who?
who I got, man. Them Denver Nuggets then went down to the Bay Area and got them a big time win without Joker, without Murray, but my guy, my brother, real good guy, man. AG, man. He
Hey,
went down there and
Jeezy.
represented, man. 38 piece, 6-3. Man, this is the stuff that he did. He does when it's time for him to step up. Man, he play his role. He do what he supposed to do. But that was a big time win to go to the Bay Area, playing a hot team in the Golden State Warriors and
Yeah, they've
getting a
been
big
hot.
win down there.
Okay, nah, definitely shout out, salute to AGs. He
Hey,
putting up
Jesus.
38 big ones in a stepping up when it was definitely needed. Man, I gotta go with SGA yet again, man. It seems like I'm bringing this kid name up every damn week, Black. But listen, 48 piece, spicy, 4 rebounds, 6 assists against, like you said, Detroit been a hot team, and they got plenty of perimeter guys. And they got Big K Cunningham over there, so that's going
He
down in
got
there.
ejected. He got ejected.
Yeah, he
Third
got
quarter.
ejected. I mean, but you listen, did you see the way in which he had 48 points? He after the game, shout out our boy JB, but JB was listen, that man was over there. He was preaching to the choir about listen. He get to the foul line too much. He playing. Listen, SGA in that he didn't enter that James Harden unstoppable mode where James was just going crazy and putting up ridiculous numbers in Houston. That's the type of streak and in the space that SGA is in right now. And the way he doing it, he making people look bad out there, Black. He making them look bad.
Yeah, he doing his thing. Shout out to SGA.
Yeah, man. So let's move on along because last night we had a good little storyline. Black, the
Mm-hmm.
Warriors with they had the chef had to take a game off after being exhausted and carrying the team and all those things. The chefless Warriors beat the Bucks 104-93.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I thought that was big time from the Warriors, and I think somebody like the Bucks, they really wanted that game, but man, big time from the Warriors, man. Like Jimmy got over there, man, and it's been fed in good, man. Draymond looking like a one of the best defenders in the league again, and they rolling.
Hey, listen, Jimmy 24, 8 and 10.
Yeah,
And was looking like he turning he turning it up right now down the stretch. They headed into the playoffs. This mid March, this mid to end March, this where everybody started ratcheting it up and trying to hit their stride going into the playoffs. So let me ask you this, Black: is it a more encouraging win or a more alarming loss for Milwaukee?
woo. I think it's both, man. I think it's very
Hey, that
encouraging.
man on my page today. I think it's
I,
both too. Look at
I
that.
think it's very encouraging for the Warriors. Steph take a break. Jimmy step into the role and do big things and put up big numbers, and all the rest of the guys chip in. On the Bucks, I feel like this is a significant win that they wanted to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everywhere that Jimmy go, man, Jimmy give them a problem no matter where he's at, and I think they really wanted to win that game.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm on the line where I say both. I think for the Warriors, obviously, you get a game like this against a team like the Bucks, and you rest Steph Curry and sit him out, and you get these guys to step up like that. Pajinski played well. The others or whatever they played well. But if I think it's just alarming for the Bucks because let's keep it real, bro. Like they trying to win a championship. They're not trying to not being a play in or win a seed or this. They trying to be championship or bust. That's what they about. If
Yeah.
you can't beat a Warriors squad, you know what I'm saying, without Steph, it was on the road and everything else, but you got your full complement. If you can't beat a Warriors team without Steph Curry, that's alarming to me for them. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? I
sir.
felt like that was a game that they definitely should have won. When I heard Steph wasn't playing, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, the Warriors are gonna lose this game. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that
Me too.
Jimmy and those guys can't do what they can't do, but this the Bucks at full strength. You would just think that they should win, but
They should pull
yeah,
that one off.
I thought that was more alarming, man. Yeah, let's go get on over to this next one, Black. I know you want to talk about this one. Them clips said
You
them
know it.
LA clips
You know
said
it.
beat the
You know it.
Cavs at home
Best team in the
132
league.
to 119. You had the claw back out there with a
Yeah.
33-piece
33
spice.
piece. Yeah.
Like what you thought of them clips said boys last night?
Man, I thought they did a great job. They took advantage of the matchups. They got the switches. Shout out to James Harden, man. James
The
Harden been
system,
playing
some respect on
so
his name.
good. He was playing good before the All-Star break. He just stepped it up and probably added another 4 or 5 points to his average after the All-Star break. Shout out to James Harden. Shout out to Kawhi starting to get his feet up under him
Yeah.
to get a balance. I hope to see him in the playoffs this year to get an opportunity to play. Zubac, he do what he do, 28 and 20. That's big time. But
That's
this is the
Barbara
best team.
Walters. That's
This is the
Barbara Walters territory. 2020 with a
yeah.
28. Woo, woo, woo,
This is
big
the best
zoo.
team in the league, record-wise, and for them to get a win against them is definitely motivating.
Hey, nah, listen. If we being honest, Black, we gotta they ain't putting enough respect on the Beard name, bro. The man been
Yeah,
basically carrying the team the whole year. I mean, obviously Norman Powell had a great year while Kawhi was out. We don't want to underscore what Storm and Norman been doing, but James Harden, bro, he got an argument. Almost he gonna have an argument at the end of the year for all NBA, bro. Like with the
yeah,
season he's put together in the stretch and the way he's kept the team afloat. Obviously, you gotta give a shout out to T. Lue and the rest of the squad, but he the focal point. He been the one. Still gave him a 50 ball the other day. Like still giving work, bro. Like what are you
yeah,
talking about? Like he deserved more credit than he get because the noise was real loud when everybody had something to say about whether they thought he was forcing his way out of this team or
yeah,
whatever they want, all of the rhetoric they want to say about my dog. Where is the talk now, and where is the credit that he should be being given? Because the dude is killing, and he ain't
yeah,
saying nothing or doing nothing to nobody. Just going ahead about his business, balling out. He ain't asking for no apologies or nothing. I respect it, but I'm just saying we sitting here, we see it. I don't see the respect being given like it should be.
yeah. I like that from James Harden. James Harden, he's one of the most criticized players, but he's always put his head down and just play and never speak no bullshit into existence. He just put his head down and just play his game. And I definitely respect it even more that he's a Clipper now than doing it.
Oh yeah, you already know that. On the Cavs side, man, what you think of them? They got the Magic boys broke that streak the other day on
Yeah.
national TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Magic boys. But that make
What?
two in a row. That make two in a row drop down at that. What you talking about? What? What you say? What? If I said shout out to the Magic boys, there was something wrong with
What?
that? What?
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think it's no problem. I think this, team is they got a great record, man. They lost 10 games before these last two. And they coming in the rim, everybody gonna give them their best shot. They see what they're doing in this league, and they got one of the top records ever to be put up. So yeah, team's finna give them their best shot on out.
All right, man. Let's get to the Wild Wild West graphic. You talking some what? Like, what's wrong with this boy today, man? There go the Rock. They go the Rock. Rock is back up at 2, Black.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't get. Hey, listen, shout out my man Ryan Hollins. He told me this. I was like, "What's up, man? Y'all didn't drop. They had dropped the 4 or 5. He like, we gonna get back up there, bro. We gonna. So they back up at 2. Shout out to Ryan Triple H. You was right. Y'all back up there.
Yeah.
Them Nuggets, man. Hey, look, we do got to shout out though that triple dub from Russ the other day. The Brody had that triple dub too during
Definitely
that game
did.
where they upset them boys and AG had third. Yeah, I forgot to shout out Russ on that triple dub.
Yes, sir.
And the game willing, seal the steal and the dunk to put it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lakers out there. Hey, the Lakers got to come on. They got a big win the other day, but I think it's time they need LeBron back. The
Definitely do.
Grizzlies can't stay healthy, man. Ja after killing, he went out with a shoulder injury for a couple games, and he been out. And look at the Warriors; they didn't crept when they came. Black they didn't crept out of that play, and they in the situation now.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's still fighting, man. You know, we still got a month probably left to go, and you know it's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna get shook up. So we're gonna see who's gonna fall into 2, 3, 4, all the way down.
Yeah, like tell me this, like Luca and Reeves, are they able to carry the Lakers for 4 or 5 more games, or they need LeBron back now? Because Reeves been cooking. I know how you feel about Reeves. Reeves been balling.
They need LeBron back. Like it's
Okay,
you know.
you say you ready to get them back now. Tell me this. Rockets at 2.
Mhm.
Is it a guarantee they gonna smack who they play? The 7th seed?
Ooh, Minnesota.
That's right now, but like,
It's
what
not.
if it's the
I don't.
Clippers, or what if it's one of them play-in? Because that's all play-in work right there.
Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see them smacking. I think it's a 50-50 chance they can be beat.
Okay.
I feel like the young squad probably be their first time making the playoffs since James Harden left. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a toss up for them, man. They just gonna get their feet wet. The refs gonna change the way they call the game, the atmospheres, everything is gonna change. They're a young squad, so I'm kind of concerned of just them not being experienced, even though they got a veteran over there in Van Fleet. So you know, veteran over there in Steven Adams, but you know, they're just a young squad. You know, the guys they got, you know, they got to get used to it. But I feel like it's a possibility they can be beat.
You think the Timberwolves could move up? Like, they was on the streak. They just lost a tough one the other day at the end of the game, but they was on like a 7-8 game winning streak. Randall back playing well. DiVincenzo, who I feel like is like that X factor for him, and he back and he healthy playing well. You think they could move up? Because you look
Man,
at the records, it
two
ain't a lot
through
of
10,
difference.
2 through 10 can be mixed
Man,
up.
it
Like
is
it
not
don't
a
even
big
matter.
difference.
2 through 10. So this is by the middle of April. This probably not going to be the look of what we're going to see
Yeah.
from the teams. Like you know, it's coming. We gotta see some stuff. So we're gonna see, man. Guys lose, everything turn up, depending on how hard your schedule is this last month, you know, whether you lose some games, win some games. So I don't feel like this is just gonna be the final straw, but you know, we're gonna see.
Hey, talking about the going out east, looking at the Knicks, bro. They still been holding it down despite Jalen Brunson being out. The guys, Deuce McBride, man. I love Deuce McBride. He come in and is a bucket, dude. That he one of them dudes got to fight for every minute he get, but when he get out there, he go.
Yeah, his
So
name Miles, so you know, I know he hard.
here we go.
What happened?
Thoughts on the Knicks going forward, man. This man talking about this man named Miles. He hard.
Hey, I feel like Knicks can beat. I feel like the top 3 teams they can't beat. When I say top 3, which they is third, but I feel like Milwaukee can beat them. I feel like Boston can beat them. I feel like the Cavs can beat them. Everybody else, I feel like they can definitely beat, especially healthy. But I feel like they still not cracking that top 3.
So you don't think that a Detroit or Indiana can beat New York?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a toss up with them, but I definitely think New York can beat them.
Okay, no, I agree with that. I listen, man. I just feel like I love that they got big fella, the block nest monster back. That was big. They defense and everything been up since he got back in the game, healthy and back in the lineup, and he's able to patrol that paint. But I don't know, man. I just feel like that DiVincenzo trade was huge. It hurt. It hurt. He was one of them heart and soul guys that just always seem to come up with different plays and make
And
timely plays and
that's
hit
what I said
threes and
from the
make.
get go. They shouldn't have let him go.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that kind of changed the dynamic of their team, and he like losing him hurt their defense, and obviously you losing a Hartenstein hurt their defense, and their defensive numbers haven't been as good. And I feel like that's what's really making them a different team from last year to this year. Is they don't rebound the same, they don't protect the paint the same, and they don't defend the same. So
Exactly. And like I say, nothing against Josh Hart, but I felt like him and Mikhail are so similar to the way they play and what they be doing. I feel like they should have kept DiVincenzo than him. Nothing against Josh, but
hey, I
I
like
feel
I feel you, but man, listen, you know me, bro. I like rebounding. My dog be bored. That man
you
be
definitely
like
do.
he just tied Clyde Frazier with the most triple doubles in Knicks history, and I like everything about the way Josh Hart play, bro.
I
Bro
do
could
too.
go and not shoot the ball and go out there and get 16 rebounds and get us some steals and some
I
blocks that he gonna guard the hell
I
out of one of the hardest players on the
I
other
agree.
team.
I totally agree. But when you decided to bring Mikal Bridges over there, I felt like you, why not have a
It ain't.
shooter in Mikal or shoot or not even bring Mikal over? You just stuck with DiVincenzo and
I'd have
Josh.
rather had all of them and not got rid of DiVincenzo. That's
I
my
don't think they
thing.
could have pulled that one off, but
I know, but yeah, I'm
yeah,
just saying
one of them
personally,
had to
bro.
go. So,
Yeah, I feel you. They said
but
you
I'm
give it
I'm
up
definitely a
once.
fan of Josh Hart. Like it's
Yeah.
no disrespect to him, but I think that's kind of the clash right there. Is like they basically do the same thing, except for Josh just a better rebounder than Mikal, but and Mikal might be a better scorer than him,
That
but
man get 9.8, bro.
yeah,
That's
they basically the
woo.
same thing though.
Yeah. All right. We can keep it moving, man. Since the Jimmy Buckets trade, bro,
Yes, sir.
the Heat have been stumbling and bumbling, bro. Like,
Yeah,
whew, that trade kind of got overshadowed by the Luca and the AD trade, but this has been a huge trade. Like they 4-15 since trading Jimmy, and then the Warriors are like what are they like 15-4 or 15-3 or something?
yeah,
Something close to that with since the trade. So tell me what you see with the Heat now, bro.
yeah. Jimmy was the heart and soul. You know, Jimmy fit so well with that culture, his attitude, the way he approached the game. Like no matter what seed they are, if you playing them Heat, you know, shit, it's on. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Without Jimmy, it's like y'all a soldier without your weapon. You know what I'm saying? Your main weapon. And it was just a bad trade for them. You know, it didn't benefit them no way. I like Andrew Wiggins, but you know, Andrew Wiggins' personality has never been aggressive to come in and really put his stamp and take something over. That's why he fits so well with the Golden State Warriors when he
Yeah.
got brought over there. Yeah, I just think the identity is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler Hero, like you was all star this year, and they was expecting you to stay up there and take a step up, but that slowed down a little bit. Like it was just a bad trade for the Heat, even though they had to do it. They didn't have no choice. The time was ticking on them, but yeah, I think they just got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I think they, obviously that was a tough trade for them. Jimmy was what he was to them, and he did what he did there. His impact was is felt, but I'll be interested to see what they next steps are. What they try to do this summer, what they try and do as far as like, I mean, you can only do so much in the draft, but like as far as like trades and trying to who they try and bring in free agent wise and all those different things to see how the Heat are gonna look going into next season. That's what I'll be. This is they're on an 8-game losing streak. That's the longest losing streak in Spo's era as a coach. He's never lost
Yeah,
8 straight. So that's a indicator for how bad things are right now. So
yeah. They just they're gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to really
I
deep.
know they're gonna do it.
They're gonna have to dive in and you know the Heat, man. They just can't bring any superstar, any player over to Miami. They gotta
Hmm.
be you got to be one of them boys to embody what's going on and what they're trying to do and what they're capable of doing in Miami to come over here. So they just can't just anybody or any all-star come over here, because sometimes the all-star can't even this you don't fit over here. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a special player, a hungry player, a player that embodies that type of culture and ready to work to go over there and really do what they need to do. But they definitely got some decisions to make this summer with losing Jimmy. Jimmy was the perfect piece, and I felt that if they added one more piece with Jimmy, no disrespect to Tyler Hero, that would have been special.
Yeah, so let's put up the East standings and see what everything looking like right now. Cavs wire to wire at 1. Celtics doing what they do right there. Knicks holding on to that number 3. Pacers stuck at 4, but they right there with the Bucks and right there with the Pistons. That 4 through 6 could flip flop at any little 2-3 game winning streak, up or
Mm-hmm.
down. And the Hawks, man, listen, Ice Trae still doing what he do. They smacked up Charlotte the other day, and he was shooting logo threes and everything.
Yeah,
Magic, we kind of we holding pace right there in that play in there. We
we
gonna
we
fight.
we
You know what
French.
I'm saying? We gonna fight. The Bulls down there 29-39 still in. Them and the Heat still in the play in. Who you think get out that play in, Black?
Uh, I just feel like the Heat is on the down spiral, man. We seen them at the 6-7 basically all year for real, and that Jimmy trade really just affected them. Like I know Bam and even Tyler. Like man, it's something that we missing something that Jimmy brought to the table.
Mm-hmm.
The energy in the locker room, just how he used to talk and be around, how he carried himself, the identity of what's going on. I feel like they just lost that. So I don't know who's in 11th and how close their record is to 10, but the Heat
They
is
might don't
trending.
make it. They
y-
might don't make it.
Yeah, they are trending down. Like eight. Like
Oh.
this is not, and I don't blame it on Spo, but this is not.
No, I mean, yeah, the
This
team
is
has been
like
depleted.
it's just sometimes like some situations can happen and it just all goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like unfortunately for the Dallas, like it was injuries, but sometimes the energy in the locker room or anything can just make something from a trade or something can make it all fall down. And they're falling down to the point where they're in the 10th spot. That's the last spot I thought they was gonna ever be at, in the
I,
10th spot.
I tell you what, I would like if the playoffs started today, I would be front row to see that Knicks Detroit Pistons series. I think that'd be a
Yeah,
dog fight, and I think if the Pistons play the Knicks or the Pacers, that's a dog fight. I think either of them three teams playing each other, and I would want it so much because that remind us of when we was growing up, when we was watching, like, you know what I'm saying. Those was the signature Eastern teams that you always saw play each
yeah.
other. So
I would
that's why I think it'll
I
be dope.
no lie, I would like the standings to stay from 1 to 6 to stay where they at. I want to see that Pacers and Bucks series because they got a little bad blood going on with each other, and I love to see that Pistons and Knicks
Yeah, it's
go at
all
it. So
yeah.
I would
Pistons
love to see.
gonna get beefed out with whoever. That's why I want to see it. I'm
Yeah,
glad to see them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm excited for this time of the year, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got AD, bro. They say he gonna return to the Mavs. He said the return. They say it's looking like he gonna play. He gonna get out here and play. PJ Washington say he's sick and tired of the fans talking crazy about the trade and all this and get used to it. What you think? What the Mavs looking like, bro?
yeah. I just me personally, it's no need.
He
Like to
shouldn't
me,
play.
yeah, because it's not no championship hopes. It's not no you're in the play in. You slip from being a 4 to 6 seed to all the way at the 10th spot. So me, I play them. I play them maybe a couple of games just to, you know, show the fans what it is. But I really wouldn't play them. I really wouldn't play them. Like I will focus really on next year and just getting healthy.
Man, they wish they had the Click remote right now. Like, remember that Adam Sandler movie Click?
Mm-hmm.
They wish they could just fast forward past the end of the season and just
Bruh,
get to the
I would
off
just
season.
like it's no need because what are you at this point? What are you playing for?
Yo, man, it's the worst. Like
Like,
I saw Dante Exum like broke his hand or something the other day. Like, bro,
yeah,
it is like the worst it could have. Like, you can't even fathom. Like, they were like Jason Kidd was quoted as saying he couldn't even sub nobody in. He was looking,
yeah,
he ain't
we
got
don't even
nobody to
got
sub in the
enough
game.
players. We're gonna probably have to bring some G League players, and
Like,
there's
what
no
type
need
of
to.
wizardry or witchcraft is this that just happened? Like, bro, what is going
I
on?
don't think it's that. I just think it's just how the ball roll, man.
Yeah,
It
but
just is what it is. But me personally, I wouldn't play AD. Like it's no need. I would ride it out, whether the fans mad at us or not. It's just a smart decision. It's just to ride it out and just get healthy
all right,
next year.
well,
Smart decision. Ride it out, get healthy next year, and bring somebody like KD in there.
all right, well, since you saying it's like bring somebody like somebody in there, like it's rub your hands like Birdman time. This is the time we talk about potential trades that could. There's little rumors swirling in there. You know, everything is all hearsay and all. You know,
Yeah,
some could be little water cooler talk.
yeah. Got my finger crossed on a couple of them.
So Black.
Mm-hmm.
If let's talk about the first man child in this picture. If Zion was to leave New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
where would you like to see Zion?
Mm. You know, I think he probably would not. I'm gonna be. He probably would not want to go to this organization because how strict they are and how serious they take everything. But for if him and Bam out of Bayou
Boom. That's what I was gonna say. Miami
played
Heat.
played next to each other, I think him and Bam would be doing some special things together in Miami. And I think it'll be great for his career because they will keep a track on him that he's never been tracked before. Body fat every week. Just making sure he's in the best shape and the best condition of his life. Uh he will make him have a great career. I think if he embraced the tough love that Miami give, because Miami give love, but it's just a tough love. And if he embraced that and go to Miami, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would love to see him and Bam at the 4-5 going to
No,
work.
I swear I was gonna say the exact same thing. And clearly, you know what I'm saying? If he go to Miami, dog, he's gonna be held to a standard that he's never been held to, you know what I'm saying, as a pro. He's gonna be he's gonna be pushed in a way he hasn't been pushed. And to me, that you know what I'm saying, I feel like Zion the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
And dogs respond in certain ways when they get put in certain environments. And I feel like if he get in that environment, you're gonna see the best version of Zion that you could see because it's you know what I'm saying. You look at what Bam is next to him. Look at what the organization is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, body fat and weight and everything, and being in the best condition of your life. Like if you couple those things and then you know what I'm saying, like Bam is like he like the leader there now. He's like the new
mhm,
Udonis and the new, you know what I'm saying, he's the fixture, he the column, you know what I'm saying? So
mhm.
like when you got that model and that to follow and that to go by and that to lean on and to help you, bro. Like I think if Zion went there, if he was leaving New Orleans, I think that'd be a crazy, like a crazy fit.
I got another one too that 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 would that would be nice for him. I don't know if they would do it, but if you get Zion for Jared Jackson and have him over there with Ja Morant, I think that'll be a dynamic duo, a exciting duo. But you'll probably have to get rid of Jared Jackson. I feel like the big young rookie fit in that center. I think he can. I think
I
Zion
give
can
up
fit in
everything
perfect.
but Jaren Jackson. I give up 2, 3 of them other people and try and get him with Jaren Jackson because Jaren Jackson at the rim is crazy. I'm talking about on defense.
He is, but I just
Man,
think New Orleans won't go for nothing but Jaren Jackson, and I think it's a fair trade. So, but I love to see him with Ja Morant, like them two dynamic players together too. I think that'll be definitely a good look for
I don't.
Zion.
This next one, I don't know if they really thinking or considering about trading him, but like if PG were to go somewhere, where you see him, where can he bring value to a team?
I don't see PG really going.
I don't think they
I
trade
don't.
him
I don't.
either. I think they
I
gotta
don't
wait
think.
that out a little bit. But
Yeah, I don't. But I don't think a contender will trade valuable pieces to get PG just because his injury history. I think if they get rid of PG, I think it's gonna probably be to a team that's not in the playoff format. You know what I'm saying? Not in even really in the contending for a championship type team. I don't know with PG, man. I feel sorry for PG, and he ain't getting the opportunity to really rock and show his skills, and the injury bug, man, it gets on us, and it really gets on us once we get older and years in the league. I think I'm glad they shut him down, you know what I'm saying, to just really get healthy. But I just don't see them being able to get rid of PG to get something that they might really want back. No
man,
disrespect to PG.
if I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like in the trade scenario, it's tough. I don't see how they gonna trade him and really get what they want back.
Yeah,
But if he
exactly.
somehow was to somehow get bought out or waived and was
He
able to
can't. He
go,
just signed it
yeah, it's too much.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's too
like
much.
he just signed it yesterday. That's what I was saying. He just
Cause I
signed it
want to say
this
like I
summer.
wouldn't mind seeing him in Milwaukee or something, but like that bag
I-
too big to go over there with them. It's too much money.
exactly. Yeah.
And so
Like,
that's the only thing. I don't know where he fits because of that price tag
and
is
I think a
humongous.
contending team like Milwaukee is too scared that he won't be healthy.
But see, they wouldn't need him. Like, I think if it wasn't about the money, I think he could work in Milwaukee because number one, he ain't as injured as they making him seem. He's been, generally healthy the last 2 years. Like this was a
Yeah.
bad year, but like he's generally been healthy as in general the last 2 years and been playing well. But he
Yeah.
wouldn't be asked to do as much as he was gonna be asked to do in LA or Philly if he went to Milwaukee with Giannis and Dame. So
Yeah.
that's why I say like if it wasn't for the money, I think it could be a good fit. But when you
Yeah.
throw that
I
bag in
like him.
there,
I like that in Milwaukee. I think he definitely would be a great fit with Milwaukee
yeah,
with
like
Dame and Giannis.
he'll be what they lost when they had they better version of Middleton. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When they was
Yeah.
winning, like he'll be along them lines.
Yeah. I
And
definitely do. I definitely do.
but yeah, I don't know that he moves at all. I think like you said, they shut him down. They try and get them guys healthy, and then at least give them one go to see what it looked like because there's too much money invested to him to try and just do something. You can't
Exactly.
do
I
nothing
do.
crazy.
I do. But yeah, I'm with you. Milwaukee will be a good look for him.
Yeah, moving on along, you got Mr. Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Where is the best? And this is the guy we already know, bro. You could drop him in outer space somewhere, and he could
Yeah.
hoop with them dudes and fit right in perfectly. So, out of the situation, I don't know if it's any teams they saying. I mean, it's teams being said about who you
Yes,
think
it
is the
is.
best. Where's the best fit in Black's mind for KD?
I feel like Dallas is the best fit for him. I feel like Dallas is the best fit for him. I feel like they're gonna probably get Kyrie back maybe in January or something like that. Maybe even right after All-Star break. But Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and AD, they
Clay
probably gonna
Thompson.
they probably yeah, Clay Thompson. They probably gonna lose one of the centers, which I, I probably would keep Gafford over
Out of
Lively, and that's just because Gafford is more defensively to me. Um, I feel like the Suns would want Lively more than they wanted Gafford. Uh, but yeah, KD in Dallas is a great. I love that. I always love KD and Kyrie playing together. I feel like they work so well together, and to add an AD to that in Dallas with Jason Kidd, I think that's a good fit for me. I like that.
I can't argue that, bro. I don't. I really don't like. I don't know. I think obviously it's gonna be a, that's gonna be a big whirlwind once that time comes. They announce that hey, that they gonna be making a move with KD and where he's gonna go. But I wouldn't mind seeing them play with Wimby, bro.
Bro, why I was
I
just
wouldn't
thinking
mind.
that.
I would not
Why I
mind
was just
seeing
thinking with
KD
Fox
playing
and
with the
Wimp.
Spurs
Oh,
and playing with,
yeah.
and like when you look at it, like they get really good if they add him without losing Fox and without losing what's my man name,
Castle.
Castle. I love Stephen Castle. They don't like. I feel like they still got enough pieces. They got enough picks that they wouldn't have to lose. That real bulk
Core.
right there. They gonna lose a little depth, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta pick that up where you can. But like I feel like they gotta love young pieces and love young players where they still can have Chris Paul, they still can have Fox, they still can have, you know what I'm saying. They gotta keep, I would think, one of the boys between Vassell or Johnson, one of them, but then still get rid of like the Sohan
Yeah.
kid, like one of them, like one of them young pieces would have to go. But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them play with the Spurs. But I mean, I don't, obviously we gotta wait and see how all that look. But like just to get a chance to see Wemby and Durant play together would be crazy. I think that would be
Definitely
that would
will.
be dope.
Definitely will. I was just thinking of that. I was just thinking of it as you you talk. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, send y'all questions up in here, cause we about to get to these fan questions right now. Cause I got one in particular that I would like to talk about from Instagram. Brookside Bird said, "What's the ESPN cafeteria like?" Yo, the ESPN, listen, ESPN cafeteria is dope. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Like the first time I went in there though, Black, I'm just like, it's like you get really whatever you want. They got all type of stations for this. They making stuff for you, this, that, and third. I'm just like, oh yeah, let me get this, let me get that. Like, and I'm thinking like you just you just slide out of there. You don't pay nothing, but it's like a little register, a little checkout thing. I'm going one way. I'm being like, hey, no, you gotta you gotta come back over here. I'm like, oh, you gotta pay for this. I'm like, man, y'all just lost cool points with me. I thought I was about to be like, this is look, I'm walking
uh,
around at first, like, man, this is dopest thing ever. You just get anything. They're like, yeah,
for
get
the
anything you
free
want.
ski,
Like,
you thought it was
I'm look
going
like, bro,
down.
it's like you walk in there, it's almost like a grocery store. It's like, dang, it's like, I'm like, you looking around, it's like it's stuff over there. I'm like, so you just get what you want. He like, I'm from the hood. I'm like, you just go. They like, yeah. Man, I'm over here grabbing this, grabbing that. They making stuff over here for me. I'm about to bounce up out of here. This or that. Nah, you gotta go ahead and check out and pay for it. I'm like, this ain't free. I'm like, oh, like, all right, but obviously it's still dope. But it would have been way more dope if that thing was sort of free ski. But we carry on with the rest of the questions. I thought that was funny. Rod Dub TV, Q and D. Who was winning six man? DeAndre Hunter, Pritchard, or someone else? It's Pritchard's award. That's a
Yeah, I
runaway.
think it's I think it's Pritchard too now.
Yeah, I think Ty Jerome will probably be like in a distant second or third. He might get more pull than the Hunter kid because Hunter only been with them for a short time. But them
Yeah,
top two teams, they gonna get a lot of that run at six man because they teams is the best and them boys going crazy.
yeah.
Next caller. Next caller. Is there a next caller? Or do I have to go? All right, we got Randy Jr. to go. Who do you think has a chance to win the finals this year, Black?
I think the Celtics has a chance to win the finals this year.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I think the Cavs got a good chance to win the finals this year. On the West, I think the Nuggets got a chance to win the finals this year. I think OKC has a chance to win the finals this year.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll give you two from each. I'll go Celtics, Celtics and the Cavs. Then I'll go OKC, Denver, and the Lakers. That was three from the West
I think the
picks.
Lakers will go to the finals.
I think they can.
Mm.
I think they have a chance, bro. I think they have a legitimate chance to go to the finals. Like, tell me who out there is just like I don't care. Like even Denver, Denver has been they toughest opponent, but like I know one game don't matter, but like bro, you got that supernova Luka in there that could go crazy. And as long as you make like, I don't think nobody gonna stop Joker. You not. I don't care if they had a big or not. If you got a big man, he's still gonna cook them up too. Like it don't matter if they had a big or not. You just got to make sure everybody else don't go crazy, and then you got to have a dude like Luca who could go crazy too. And then you still got LeBron, who is LeBron. He always gonna have 20, 10, something, and something that's going. He gonna be there. So it's like if you got a dude that could go crazy and go for 40 or 50, like you got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Rod, where the Rod Smith question at? You can put that back up there, please. Q and Black, do you feel there's no real rivalries in the NBA today because everyone hanging out together? Your opinions. What do you think, Black?
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's no real rivalries no more. The the Lakers and the Celtics don't even feel like a rivalry no more in this day's era. So it's yeah, I feel that way. I feel it's not no real rivalries out there. I feel like probably the best rivalry right now that I would want to see is that Pacers and Bucks. That's because the Pacers been talking a little trash and doing the Dame celebration, but outside of that, really ain't seem like it's no rivalries for real.
I think it's more so not because guys hanging out or nothing like that. I think it's more so because the they from year to year it's so much turnover. You know what I'm saying? Like when we grew up, it was like, man, you saw if it was the whatever, the Pistons, the Pacers, the Knicks, like they had basically that core, that starting five for like 6, 7 years straight. And you knew it was gonna be them. You know what I'm saying? Like now, you lucky if you get 2 years with the same starting five. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some guys coming and going, and that changes the dynamic of, you know what I'm saying? Because you might trade away the guy who was kind of inciting that beef or that was harboring that chip on his shoulder with somebody over there. So that changes the dynamic. It ain't even as beefed out the next year because Buddy gone. And so I think just the turnover of the rosters is what really keeps it from being what it really was, because if you ain't got somebody that was there for when this happened, he don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't got that same emotional attachment to that incident or to the past incidents to come in with that energy for that game. So I think you see a lot of that. But you see, you know what I'm saying, when we used to have them same teams that play each other year in and year out, 3, 4 times a year, and it's the same guys, like, yeah, I don't like you, you don't like me, and we already know it walking into it. And you do something, it's gonna be something. That's what it used to be. And now it's a lot less of that. So I think that's more the reason, as opposed to just hanging out. I think it's more about the turnover. Cameron Barker. Thoughts? Shout out Cameron Barker, man. That's my guy right there. Thoughts on what the Suns need to fix to make the playoffs? Playoffs? Man.
I don't. I think it's past what they need. I just think it just didn't work. You
Yeah,
know
and
what
I
I'm
don't know
saying?
why. I do
I
not know
don't.
why.
I don't understand why it didn't work. I just think it just didn't work. It just wasn't a good fit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't point no finger at nobody and say this person or this coach or that coach or anything's to blame. It just didn't work.
Yeah, man. It's like an anomaly to me. This is something that I for sure thought was gonna be better than it actually turned out to be, and then it's something that you're gonna look back on, and it's gonna be like they might do a feature on it, like what happened? Why didn't it work? Because I still don't know the answer as to why they haven't been better than they were or were expected to be or any of that. And it's still like you see guys like they could get they. It's been games where all three of them get their numbers and it still don't be a win and it still don't be what it's supposed to be. So I truly I don't know what's going on with this one. I hope you see better days soon, Cam, man. You know what I'm saying? My dog right there. This is a podcast. Shout out, this is a podcast. They be on here a lot. Much love, much love. Q, are you tapped in with any hoopers that have the same background as you? Players like Billy Garrett, Mike Henry, and Javon Freeman, Liberty are all Chicago natives and Winter DePaul. You know them? I do not know them. I know who they are. They were ahead of my time. I don't know them personally, but I do know those guys' names and who they are. Shout out to all of them. Rod Dub TV. Who went in 1-on-1? Jeff Teague. Hey, chill out. We not getting into all that, man. Them the bros, Jeff Teague, BJ. We gotta get more love on these podcasts, man. It's too much. It's too much combativeness going on, man. It's it's gotta be more love out
I know who went
there.
1-on-1. Me and you, I'll bust your motherfucking ass. Like you can't fuck with me.
All I gotta do is last a little 10 minutes, B. You can't after that, them knees gone. All I gotta do is run you around long enough so them knees get woe out. We good
Get a
money.
little
I'm
stiff
good.
on.
Yeah. As soon as the lubrication in the knees, a little fluid in the knees, lubrication, that run short for you. So let that as soon as I see him, oh yeah, we got him now. Let's go. Turn up. That's all. But when we was playing, when we both was like that, he ain't had nothing fun. He couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
now.
He couldn't do nothing.
Come on now.
He couldn't do
Easy.
nothing. We old now,
Easy.
so
Shout out to Murder. Easy. Shout out to Murder Mook. Easy.
Man, y'all heard Josh Howard on the show. He told y'all who the real defender was between the two of them. We had already settled all this
Josh
situation.
didn't know,
The world
man.
has heard on wax. It's
Josh
on
didn't know.
wax. Josh know, you know what
Nobody
I'm saying?
heard that.
He was an opponent of both of ours. He knew. He knew the
Nobody
style of
heard
sport.
that.
He knew the game. He kept
Nobody
it
heard that, man.
all right,
What up?
man.
Ain't no more questions?
That's all our questions,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. So we gonna move on along to the stat of the day. Stat of the day, Black. This is crazy. I don't even know what else to say. Like, this is like Nikola Jokic is on pace to become the first player to finish the season top 3 in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game. This has never happened, ladies and gentlemen. Never happened since they began tracking the leaders in per game stats since 69-70. This ain't never happened, never ever before. Like he like, and we still ain't calling him the MVP. I still say it's SGA. He making
What?
it.
You still say what?
I still say it's SGA.
Dang.
Listen, we gotta
Dang.
put.
You just said just that clear like that. You ain't put no pause on it, no asterisk on it, or nothing. You just
you
just
jumped in.
feel.
I was about to add something to it, saying how difficult he making it to to stay with this and not trying. He's putting himself in a position where I do feel like it might need to be a co-MVP type situation. Because I do wholeheartedly feel this SGA is the MVP of the league. Don't act like he ain't doing what he doing.
I ain't say that.
It's two ultra amazing things that are happening here with both of these guys. They are doing some crazy ish right now. So
I ain't say that. I'm just saying what you said.
I ain't trying to take one away from the other. I'm saying I still got
I
stand
know.
behind my SGA vote for MVP. But what I'm seeing from this dude is like he's an MVP too. He's an MVP too.
We know that, but I'm talking about this year.
I'm talking about this year too. I'm saying both of them. I'm saying it might need to be co-MVP. I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta keep it real.
All right.
I see you don't agree. What's your shout out of the week, Black? Give me your shout out of the week.
You go first. I gotta think about mine.
Oh, mine's is excellently easy. Shout out to my brother and them. You know what I'm saying? My real brother and them since 6th, 7th grade, staying the night at his house. He stayed the night at my house. We AAU bros. We high school bros. He went to Cal way across country, but we still stayed bros. You know what I'm saying? Like he in my wedding, I'm in his wedding. He my kid's uncle, I'm his kid's uncle. I'm talking about University of Missouri's men's basketball head coach Dennis Gates. I almost said his middle name. I ain't want to do him like that though. I was close. You know how I do it, right? D Gates, man. My man just won the NABC Coach of the Year. You know what I'm saying? This is like his third or fourth Coach of the Year award. He got a couple with Cleveland State, man. Super salute to you, man. He about to be dancing in the NCAA tournament tomorrow night. We're gonna be tuned in. Go Mizzou, you know what I'm saying? But salute to my bro, man. We seen the grind, we've been seeing the work, we've been seeing how much you put into this coaching thing and how you deal with your players and your whole operation over there. We know you straight up and down, 10 toes in, super business. And like it's dope to see it play out, bro. It's dope to see everything you accomplish and keep going. Go crazy in the tournament, go Mizzou. Shout out my dog, D Gates and them.
My shout out is to
Where you going?
Chelsea Gray and the Rose for winning the championship, the first
Hey.
championship in Unrivaled. Get an extra 50K in their pocket and
Cha-ching.
splurge a little bit.
Little
Uh,
pocketbook
but sh-
money.
but shout out to them for winning the first ever one. I thought it was a dope season, and they did a great job. The trophy is crazy with the three crowns on it.
Yeah, that joint was dope.
Uh, Man, shout out to them for having a successful season and event that they put together and they threw as the players. Look forward to years to come. Look
Got that
forward to
MVP
seeing,
of the trip too.
yeah, look forward to seeing other Eddies and Asia and hopefully Caitlin and more players adding on with more teams. I think this is definitely something dope they can build off of. And
Navisha got MVP of the whole joint too. Shout that
yeah,
out too. Yeah,
yeah,
she got the
Fee,
yeah.
yeah,
That was
she
cold.
Yeah, that definitely was dope. And shout out, man, March Madness going on, women's and men's. Man, it's gonna be two great tournaments. Let's
And
get
that
it
moment
started.
about to happen, baby. This is the best time
Yeah,
of the year. March Madness in the playoffs. And hey, we got that Pau Gasol episode cracking out there in these streets. Y'all go ahead and run that up. Hey man, he got some cold stories in there. But we about to get out of here, Black. That's it. That's all for us today.
yes, sir.
We'll be back next Wednesday, 2 p.m. Knuckleheads YouTube page. Black ain't rapping no more.
I
Yeah.
retired.